Hey guys, Ugin here, my first video. This is going to be a primarily Magic the Gathering channel, if you couldn't tell that, well. Anyway, so for my first video, I bought a Magic the Gathering intro pack, Fate Reforged, Grave Advantage. If you can't read that, it's because it's backwards, because of a stupid webcam. Anyway, if I'm just gonna read it out anyway, so if you can't read it, it doesn't matter. Let's open the box, shall we? Now, all this contains is a 60 card deck, as a foil rare, one normal rare, two card booster packs. Each have 15. Oh, just a klutz, aren't I? So if you survive that, two 15 card booster packs, which we'll open at the end of the video. Reference card for rules. You open it up, and it's pretty much just a quick run through of all the basic rules you should know about lands, tapping, stuff, mana cost, stuff like that. So if you're new, that's extremely helpful. Now, we also have this awesome Fate Reforged thing. I can't open it. God dang. I'm just doing horrible, aren't I? Really nice. I'll probably fold this part back and, like, post it up in my room or something, because Ugin, you know, is awesome. It's also got all the deck list on the back, so I'll put this over to the side, and we can actually get started with opening the deck. Oh, I'm sorry if you can't see that well, but this is Grave Advantage, so it's black and I believe green, and damn it, yeah, black and green. So your foil rare is Archfiend of the crappy lighting, Archfiend of Depravity, I can't. There's your up close picture of it. Now I won't be showing all the commons and uncommons all that well, but you know, I'll stop and I'll read some. It has flying, and at the beginning of each of your opponent's end step, that player chooses up to 2 creatures he or she controls, and then sacrifices the rest. That's really good, especially if you're fighting a deck that's like hordy and whatnot. When I say horny, it has a lot of creatures out on the field now. It's 5/4, costs 2 blacks and 3 of any other mana cost. So that's actually really good, 5 mana, and that's a really good card right there. Foil, really pretty. Pretty awesome, if you ask me. Now, our normal rare is Hornet Queen. Now it has flying, Death Touch, and for you new guys that are sitting out here watching the unboxing, because you want to know what you get inside of it, Death Touch means any amount of damage that it deals kills that creature, not a player, kills the creature, and flying means it can only be attacked by other creatures with flying or reach. Now when Hornet Queen enters the battlefield, put 4 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and Death Touch on the battlefield. Jesus. That's really good. Death Touch, man. And flying, dude. Next one. Defender. It's Archer's Parapet, something like that. For it's this, by the way, is 3 normal jungles, 4 of any other mana. Now that's alright ish. I mean, for what you get out of it, that's awesome. So it's a defender, can't attack. But for 1 normal, any mana, and 1 black swamp, each opponent each opponent loses 1 life. Now it's a 0-5. 5 is a really good amount of toughness. Out of the toughness, voice crack. We get 2 of those. Highland Game. When Highland Game dies, you gain 2 life, and it's a 2/1 creature. 1 of any mana type, 1 forest. Really good. 2 life if it dies, and it's probably gonna die because it's 2/1. But Satyr Wayfinder. When Satyr Wayfinder enters the battlefield, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into your graveyard. I would hate that. Why? Because I mean, sure you get a land out of it, but what if you get something really good in those 4 cards? What if you get a Planeswalker? Or a Con? That would suck. Anyway, picture. He's a 1/1 and 1 of any mana and 1 forest. Wall of Mulch. It's a defender card. And you can sacrifice them and draw a card. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all the mana cost now. Carrion Crow 2/2 has flying and it enters the battlefield tapped. Kind of sad, but you know, it has flying still. So, Karoo Bloodsucker 2/2. Whenever a creature you control with toughness 4 or greater dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's really awesome, kind of like lifelink, but other way around. Sacrifice another creature, put 1/1 counter on her. And that is a 2 normal mana in a swamp. Oh, and you get 2 of them. Merciless Executioner. It's a 3/1, and when he enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. Now, that's a pretty cool artwork. It's Abzan. I love Abzan. Abzan Beastmaster. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if you control the creature with greatest toughness or tied for the greatest toughness. So, kind of want to have a strong creature out when you play that so you can draw a card. Cool artwork. It's going to take me forever, so I'm just going to stop reading you those abilities and just show some artwork. That's the Gravedigger. You get Sultai Flare. Nice artwork. Undergrowth Scavenger. Karoo Dreadmaw. I just realized my finger recovering. The toughness and the attack. Rotting Mastodon. Rotting Mastodon. Sibsing Host. Get 2 of those. Sultai Scavenger. Gurmog Angler. You get 2 of those. Shambling Attendants. Now, I really like this one. Here's the lands. Jungle Hollow. Get Jungle Hollow, Jungle Hollow, Jungle Hollow. Seems to be a lot of swamps, forests. Alright, now let's see. Kentry Invocation. Now, I really like this one. It looks pretty cool. Dark Deal. Each player discards all the cards in his or her hand, then draws that many cards -1. That's really good when you're desperate. Rakshasa Secret. Target opponent discards 2 cards, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. That's good for Delve. Scout the borders. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature or land card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into the graveyard. Really nice artwork. You get 2 of those. Grim Contest. Choose target creature you control and target creature an opponent controls. Each of those creatures deals damage to each other equal to the toughness. Alright, so it's just pretty much attack. So, you need to get 2 of those. Haunt the Weak. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then that creature fights target creature you don't control. Sudden Reclamation. You get 2 of those. Put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then return a creature card and land card from your graveyard to your hand. That's really good for Delve. You know, you need those cards for Sultai. Become Immense. Now, this one's really good. Target creature gets +6/6 until end of turn. Now you have a really strong creature, and that's gonna rape some things. Now that's the whole 60 card deck. Now let's open up these 2 packs and see if we can pull out a mythic rare or something good. So let's see. Lotus Path Genie, Flying, Prowess, Jeskai Monk, Sultai Emissary. When he dies, manifest the top card of your library. Put that card into the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature. You can turn it up. It's pretty much morph. Yep, really good. He's a 1/1. Harsh Substance. He deals X damage to target creature or player, and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control. So I have a lot of creatures out in the field, and you just play that, and that does some damage. Abzan Sky Captain. When he dies, you bolster. Now bolster is one of their Abzan's new effects, where it takes in weakest creature and adds a 1/1 counter onto him. Jeskai Ruin Mark. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2 and 2. Enchanted creature has flying, and as long as you control a red-white or permanent. Red-white permanent, I'm sorry. Sand Step Outcast. When he enters the battlefield, you choose one. Put a 1/1 counter on him, or put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying on the battlefield. Personally, I'd go with the second one, but you know. He's 2/1. Teamer Battle Rage. Target creature gains double strike until end of turn. It deals both first strike and regular combat damage. Ferocious. That creature also gains trample to end of turn if you control a creature with 4 or greater. So that's the ferocious powers of the Teamer. Haunt the Weak. We went through that in the deck. Same artwork. Fierce Invocation. You manifest the top card of your library, then put a 1/1 counter on it. So, it's pretty much the same. Morph, you put a 2/2, it's face down. Teamer Ruin Mark. Train a creature gets +2/+2, and has trample as long as you control a blue or red permanent. It's really nice to put into a deck. Alright, whenever Wandering Champion, 3/1, whenever Wandering Champion deals combat damage to a player, control a blue or red permanent, you may discard a card. If you do so, draw a card. Jeskai Barricade. You may cast a spell anytime you could cast an instant. So it's a creature, it's a defender, got 0/4. And when it enters the battlefield, you may return another target creature you control to its owner's hands. Vault Breaker. Whenever Vault Breaker attacks, you may discard a card. If you do so, draw a card. You may cast a spell for its dash cost. If you do, it gains haste and it will return from the battlefield to its owner's hand. So that's its new thing. Mardu's new thing. That dash is really nice. Nice artwork. Sorry for shaking so much. Sorry for the long video. Now, Alicia, who smiled at death. Legendary creature, human warrior, 3/2. First strike. Whenever she attacks, you may pay the, whatever you want to call that, the plains in the swamp morph thing. If you do, return target creature card with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. It's good. Bloodfell Caves. And a spirit token. So I'm sorry for the long video. The next one will be pretty short because I know how to do it now. So hope you all enjoyed. See you in the next one.